showing that and the use of these bombs, or the condoning the use of these bombs, makes one a war criminal. The ones that are ordering you to use these weapons are war criminals, according to international law. And in the past, in Germany and in Japan, men who had committed these kind of crimes were tried and executed.
The broadcast caused Colonel George Day to fear the reaction of his fellow prisoners.
It's difficult to put into words how terrible it is to hear that siren call that you know is so absolutely rotten and wrong. It was terrible. I was very frightened that I was going to get one of my people going to get killed from doing something really dumb just out of anger.
She didn't understand the political realities of the country. She didn't understand the anguish of the POWs and their families and their supporters. She didn't understand the sensitivities of being too outrageous in one's criticism of American forces once they're committed to battle. In this country, once the flag is shown on foreign soil, most Americans want us to rally around that flag.
And here is movie actress Jane Fonda addressing U.S. pilots and airmen. This is Jane Fonda, as you know, and I'm speaking to the men and the pastors of the family, and the bishops of cities, and the S-boys, those of you who are still here fighting the world, all of you, in your heart of hearts, know the lies. You know the truth on the body count, the self-defense bombing report, and the number of planes that are shot down, and what your targets really are. Knowing who is doing the lying, should we then allow these same people and same lies to be found for you through your enemy grace? Shouldn't we then, shouldn't we all, examine the reasons that have been given to us to justify the murder that we are being paid to commit? If they prove the truth, we wouldn't fight, we wouldn't kill, we were not born and bred up by your mothers to be killed. So reason can lie, so that it would be possible for you to kill. That was Jane Fonda, speaking to U.S. pilots and airmen.
With those seldom heard radio tapes, Jane invited a public persona far different than her father's patriotic image as Tom Joad and Mr. Roberts. Hanoi Jane would henceforth rank right up there with World War II enemy propagandists Tokyo Rose and Axis Sally.
She needs to go down in history for what she is, the traitor. Jane the traitor.
Is it treason to want your country to be right? Is it treason in a free society? Is it to take action to cause your country to desist from intervention and violence and slaughter of hundreds of thousands of foreign people where we have no rights? If so, then God help America.
Within 6 months of coming into office, we started withdrawing troops, and we had withdrawn the overwhelming majority of our troops by 1972. What the difference between her and us was we wanted to leave with honor and decency, and she just wanted us to collapse.
She wanted the North Vietnamese to win, and they won.
We got bombs. We got a military force unequal in the history of the planet. When did Jane Fonda interfere with that?
She did something totally immoral. And she ought to understand that the issue of the Vietnam War was hugely complex. I'm not saying we didn't make mistakes. Of course we made mistakes.
I think the government was also wrong to not simply bring Jane Fonda in, make it a public meeting, and discuss this with her.
I offered at one point to meet her, provided she didn't make publicity with it, and have a discussion with her. And she refused to do that. She said if she met me, she'd make publicity with it.
I bring greetings from our Vietnamese